Another point in chemical context, molecularity of the reaction. In this molecularity of the reaction, the first point involved is a complex reaction. This complex reactions means the reaction in which involves a series of steps or number of steps. Then that reactions are called as a complex reaction. They contain the number of steps. Next is a elementary reaction. This elementary reaction is defined as the reactions which cannot be further broken down into the simpler chemical reactions. Such types of the reactions are called as a elementary reaction. In this complex reaction, series of steps are involved. That reactions are the elementary reaction. For example, decomposition of the ozone molecule, O3 gas. It is converted into the oxygen molecule and nascent oxygen. Second example, ethyl iodide in gaseous state decomposes to forms ethene with elimination of the hydrogen iodide. Both these two are the elementary reaction. Any other further they cannot be broken down into the simpler chemical reactions, and therefore these two are the example of an elementary reactions. Next part is a molecularity. Molecularity of reactions. This molecularity of the reactions is defined as the number of reactant molecules taking part in the reaction. Depending upon number of molecules, reactant molecules taking part in the reaction, this molecularity of the reaction is classified into the three types: unimolecular, bimolecular and trimolecular reactions. First is a unimolecular reaction. Unimolecular reactions are defined as the reactions in which only one reactant molecules are present. Then such types of the reactions are called as a unimolecular reaction. For example, ozone molecule decomposes to form oxygen molecule and nascent oxygen. The number of ozone molecules are only one. Therefore, this is a unimolecular reaction. Second is a bimolecular reaction. Bimolecular reactions are defined as there is a bi means two molecular molecules. Two reactant molecules involved in the reactions are called as a bimolecular reactions. Ozone combines with a nascent oxygen and forms oxygen molecule. This is an example of bimolecular reaction. If the reactions involved, there are the three molecules in the reaction, three reactant molecules, then such types of the reactions are called as a trimolecular reaction. When nitric oxide reacted with oxygen molecule, it forms a nitrogen dioxide molecules. These are above complex reaction, elementary reactions and molecularity of the reactions. These elementary reactions are applicable only the molecularity or the simpler chemical reactions, that is unimolecular, bimolecular. These are the simpler chemical reactions. Then these simpler chemical reactions find the molecularity of the reaction. In this order and molecularity of a reaction contains the order and molecularity may be same or may be different, because order is an experimental quantity and molecularity is a theoretical quantity. For example, this order and molecularity may be same or different. May be same or different. Therefore, for examples, the decomposition of the nitrogen dioxide to the nitrogen monoxide with elimination of the oxygen molecule. The rate law, rate is equal to or K into concentration of NO2 square. Therefore, power of this concentration term is 2, and this is and order of the reaction. Order of reaction equal to 2. And also there is a number of molecules in the reactions are 2. Therefore, molecularity also equal to 2. Hence, this reaction is second order and bimolecular reaction. Second example, decomposition of ethyl iodide. Decomposition of ethyl iodide, it gives ethene and hydrogen iodide. In this reaction, rate is equal to K into concentration of ethyl iodide, and there is a concentration term is 1. This is a concentration term, there is a their exponent is 1, hence order of reaction equal to 1. Order of reaction is equal to 1, and in this reaction the number of reactant molecules are only 1, therefore molecularity also equal to 1. Hence, the decomposition of ethyl iodide to ethene and hydrogen iodide is an example of first order reaction and unimolecular reaction. Then next is a decomposition of the acetaldehyde. In this decomposition of acetaldehyde, it gives methane with elimination of this carbon monoxide as a gas. Then applying the rate law, rate is equal to K into concentration of this acetaldehyde K into the concentration of this acetaldehyde. Therefore, the order in this from this reaction, the coefficient of this reactant is 1, and exponent of this concentration term is also 1. Therefore, from according to their experiment gives there is the exponent is 1, but this is an experimental quantity, and order of this reaction is 3 by 2. Order is 3 by 2 and number of molecules are 1. Hence, order of reaction equal to 3 by 2. This is equal to 1.5, and molecularity equal to number of molecules are 1, hence molecularity equal to 1. From these three examples, that the first example number of molecules and order are same. Second example number of molecules are 1 and exponent are 1, therefore order and molecularity is same. But in third example, decomposition of acetaldehyde, number of molecules are 1 but order is 3 by 2, because this is an experimental quantity, hence order and molecularity may be same or different. Hence point is a rate determining step. A rate determining step means the complex reaction. The complex reactions contains a number of or series of elementary reaction. Out of this series of elementary reaction, one step is a slow step. This slowest step is called as a rate determining step or rate determining step of the reaction. Such a slowest step gives the overall order or rate of the reaction. For example, the nitrile chloride, consider this reaction. Nitrile chloride gas decomposes to forms nitrogen dioxide gas plus Cl2 gas. In this reaction, this is a complex reaction. Number of molecules are 2, but we cannot find out the order of this reaction directly. This reaction is carried out in two steps. First step is a step 1. The one molecule of nitrile chloride NO2Cl decomposes. It forms, there is a NO2 nitrogen dioxide and one chlorine gas atom. This is the first step. Second step, the second molecule of nitrile chloride reacted with the chlorine gas atom and it forms, there is a NO2 nitrogen dioxide gas with elimination of the chlorine gas molecule. In these reactions, this chlorine atom generated in the first step again reacted in the second step, therefore this is gets cancelled and overall reaction gives, there is a 2 NO2Cl gas, it gives 2 NO2 gas and Cl2 gas. Therefore, applying the rate law for this overall reaction, a rate law equal to K into concentration of NO2Cl nitrile chloride, it gives, there is a exponent is 1. The exponent is 1. Therefore, order of above reaction is 1. That is the first order reaction. These two steps are the elementary, each step is a elementary reaction and both the steps involved in this reaction. This first step is a slow step and second step is a fast step. But according to this definition, rate determining step, the slowest step of the complex reaction is a rate determining step, and from this first reaction there is only one reactant molecule is present. This reactant molecule is present in this concentration term, rate equal to K into concentration of NO2Cl nitrile chloride, their power is 1. Hence, this is an example of first order reaction and this is a complex reaction. In this example, this chlorine atom generated in the first step and reconsumed in the second step, therefore this term is a reaction intermediate. Their lifetime is very low and they cannot be appears in the overall reaction, overall balanced reaction, overall reaction or net reaction. This is about rate determining. This rate determining step, this involve another step. This is a reaction intermediate, already explained, and reaction intermediate. This reaction intermediate already explained. The species generated in a reaction mechanism, they are consumed, they are generated in one step and reconsumed in the second step. Such a species are called as a reaction intermediate. The lifetime of this reaction intermediate is very small, therefore they cannot be, their concentrations cannot be determined very easily. They are undetermined quantities. The next one is the reaction intermediate. They contains, their lifetime is very small and therefore they consume and regenerated in first and second steps, therefore they does not appears in overall balanced reaction. This is about reaction intermediate. The most important point, difference between order and molecularity of the reaction. Order and molecularity of the reaction. The first point, order. Order is their definition of this order. Definition of order is defined as the sum of the exponent of the concentration term in the rate law are called as a order. And the molecularity definition, first point is the definition. The number of reactant molecules taking part in the reaction. The number of reactant molecules taking part in the reaction. And in this definition, there is a sum of exponent terms of the exponent of the reactant concentration term in the rate law. These are called as a order of the reaction. Second point, order is an experimental quantity. But molecularity is theoretical quantity. It is experimental quantity, this is a theoretical quantity. Third point, order may be 0, fraction or integer. Order may be 0, fraction or integer, but molecularity is always integer, never 0 or fraction, never 0 or fraction. 4. This order, it changes with experimental condition. It changes with experimental conditions, where molecularity cannot be changed with experimental condition. Next point is about order. It cannot be based on balanced chemical reaction, but molecularity is based on the balanced chemical equations or balanced chemical reaction. This difference between order and molecularity of the reaction is most important for state board for 2 marks in chemical kinetics.